All right. Well, I'm out here again working on a Honda Mower. I had just replaced the coil spring on the pull start. I'd replaced that, and it looks like when they're trying to engage the self-propelled, I think their belt is all stretched up and it looks like it needs to be replaced. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to replace the belt, the drive belt on a Honda Mower. So let me show you what I got. Alright, there's our Honda Mower and what it was doing. And I'd already, you can adjust the position control, back and forth. But when I was pulling this down, it seemed like you had to really push it around to get it going. And I think the belt is stretched. So I went and picked one up. I believe I got this off of eBay, but it is the genuine Honda stuff. 22431 VLOPO1 V-belt. And this is what we're looking at. So I just tilted the mower on its side, and make sure you tilt it with the oil drain, the oil fill on the other side, the carburetor on the upside. And there's the old belt. Looks like it's been stretched and it's pretty stiff. But to do this, we'll have to take this little plastic housing off. And there's a number of bolts. It looks like there's one here, one here, one here. And I can't remember if this top one here goes also, but we'll find out. But the same thing on this side. You can see where the bolt comes through here. And I believe there's one on the back. I'll show you that when I get to it. But once you take this housing off, then your belt will be exposed. So let's take that off first. Alright, so let's take these two off first. And these are 10 millimeters. Let me get a... Alright. Alright, then there's one up here and one down here. Now get to it. Yeah, so if you look close, let me show you what I'm looking at. Yeah, so if you look close here, there's the nut. It's like I don't know if it's a clip nut or what, but sometimes they'll drop, just pop right out. So be sure not to do that. If not, like there's a couple of them on the inside. They're hard to get to if you drop them. Hopefully that's not going to happen. Let's see, let's get this one. Oh, you can see it plain as day right there. If you have a hard time getting to this, if you don't have one of these, you can always just take the wheels off and get easy access. So, looks like we have another one right here. It's been so long since I've done one of these, I'll probably have to double check. So does this one have to come off? Probably so. These are the ones I worry about the nut falling out. So far these are staying in place. I mean, if they pop out, you know, you can put them back in, get some any kind of glue, or doesn't even have to be glue, just something that's that'll hold it in place while you put it back on. Let's see, let me get, I have a hard time wrenching with my right hand. My shoulder cup issues are killing me. Okay, it's trying to come out. There we go. And just do it nice and easy so that these little nuts won't pop out. Let's see, is there another one holding it somewhere? I don't think so. Well, I think that's all I'll have to do anyway. Let me show you what I'm looking at from this side. So you can see just by moving it around. So I have access to the belt here, and we can swap them out. So, let me get the camera. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Got to get the camera out of the way though. So this one, it looks like I'm going to have to loosen up. You can see it has the little belt keeps on here. We're going to have to loosen that up to be able to slip it out. Let's go ahead and loosen this one up. There's that belt keeper. It'll come off real easy, but I want to take it off of this rear one first, and then you can pull the belt out and around the blades without taking all that off. Ah, there it goes. God dang. And pop. There it goes. So I kind of bent up the belt keeper. I'm going to have to bend it back when I get under there. I was just heaving on it too long. So there we go. Alright. Yeah, this thing is just old and brittle. It looks like it. You can see it all cracking here. It must have been stuck there for a while, and it just burned it up. Alright, let's get the new belt. There she blows. So we do the same thing. We just slide these on, slide this through. On this side, well, I'll wait. You know, I could probably go ahead and put that keeper back on here, but sometimes if I need a little more slack, I just let it go around the pulley here first. But this one's the tough part. I want to get this sucker back on. Yeah. Give me a little more slack there. There we go. There's that one, there's that one, and there's that one. There we go. So that one's in place. Slide this one back into place. There we go. Put our keepers back on, everything just goes right back on the same way. we go. Everything's on, and I'm going to double check. Let's finish putting this thing back together. Just bolt it back on and we'll see how it runs. Yeah, and it's lining up perfect, so, and I didn't lose any of the nuts. That's always a pain when they start falling off. Yeah, I had trouble with one of those, with the very last bolt. See that little flat clip like that? Well, it came off under here. But I used my little tongs here, the spring loaded, so I can grip it, put it back into place, and then start the screw. So that did that. Thought I had it on camera, but I looked up and the camera was off. But that's it. So let's make sure that did what it's supposed to do. All right, so that's it. It's the belt's tight. It really takes off when you push it. So there's just a lot of dirt there. Hopefully you can see the wheels turning and all that stuff. So it's really not that hard. I guess the biggest pain in the butt is if those clips come off the back. They're just those little square clips, and you got to be able to hold them in place, or some guys glue them down, some guys melt them in. But I just leave them like they are and position them when I need to. You see my little spring grabber thingy? I use that to reach it in there and hold it into place and start the screw. But anyway, that was it. So that's how you change the belt. It's not that hard. You don't have to take it all the way apart. But sometimes you never know. But that's it for this video. So once again, be sure to like, subscribe, and watch for my next video.